Hey guys, and welcome back with me, NG Paradox. We're now here for the second match of this international break. We're against Trinidad and Tobago. Now, obviously, last time we did play against Costa Rica was not a great game, especially because we beat them in the friendly. Then we lost in the competitive game. Not really what I had in mind. When we beat them in the friendly, I kind of felt that was going to happen. But as you can see, we're halfway through the qualifying section right now. We're currently sat in second. Now, that's still pretty good as long as we're in the top three. It's not a big deal, but also we still want to stay quite high because that means hopefully we can get a better ranking when it comes to the actual pot for the draw of the World Cup. So the better we do against teams, the better, of course. So it would have been nice to have beaten Costa Rica. But, you know, if we're going to lose points against Mexico and Costa Rica, the two teams we expect to kind of possibly lose against. If we're going to lose against a team, it's probably going to be one of those two. So as long as it's only those two, that's fine. If we lose against Trinidad, Honduras, or Panama, we might need to watch ourselves. So this next game is against Trinidad. If they win, for example, they'll be 2 points behind us. So we really can't let that happen. If we beat them, though, we'll go 8 points ahead of them. So this is quite a big game, actually. If we have a quick look at the Trinidad team, they're currently ranked 77th in the world, so we're definitely ranked much higher than they are. But like many teams in the North American qualifying, you can't underestimate them. But actually, yeah, in North Africa as well, some very good teams. Egypt, Morocco, very good teams. You can't underestimate them either. But we're here in North America. You can't underestimate some of these teams. Some faces that I recognize are like, you know, Kenwyne Jones. Was never particularly fond of him. I never felt he was that good, but he's a name that I definitely recognize. Probably the biggest name that I recognize there. That they say their top player is Kaleem Highland. You can see I'm not using the skin from last time. That's because it was a skin that I used last year for Football Manager 2017, but I wasn't feeling it this year. I think I've gotten used to the 2018 default skin. I kind of liked it. But I've downloaded this new skin, which will be in the description, and I prefer this one. It doesn't change much. As you can see, most things look exactly the same. The background's a little bit different. If we click on a club as well, you can see there it's a little bit different. So I like the skin because it changes a little bit. It doesn't change too much about the skin. So that way we keep the generic kind of default skin, but it adds more information and stuff that I like. So I prefer this skin over the one before. So we're not going to go back to the old skin. This is the one that I've decided upon. But let's go into the match. Like I say, we know what players we have. It's the same players we had last time against Costa Rica. But maybe I've changed a couple of things about the team. You can see for today we're playing standard. We're going to be just trying to hold the game and push higher up and get stuck in. You can see Morris is going to be up front for us. Jordan Morris. I want to give the young lad a chance. Only 22 years old. Not exactly what 9 composure's not really what I like, but he's got great work rate. He's a fast player as well, got a bit of strength, and in his club, he's not doing too badly. 5 goals in 12 games. It's one of the better ones of the American players in the MLS, so we're going to give him a chance. Other players have not really shown me anything. Yedlin apparently is now suspended, so we're going to be without Ledlin, so that means Chandler has been given an opportunity in defense. Bill Hamid is coming in for goalkeeping duties because he played slightly better for his team than Brad Guzan. So he's going to go as the first team goalkeeper for now. We'll give him a chance to see what he can do. Will Trapp is coming in for the team because, again, he's playing very well for his club. Another young player. We're giving quite a lot of young players a chance here. And that's because some of our players are a bit tired. Danny Williams, slightly tired from the last game. Michael Bradley as well. So I thought we'd give us an opportunity here to see some different players, see how well they can play. Hindman is also going to be starting this match. So you can see quite a few changes here. Not too many, but quite a few changes just because a few players are still tired from the last match. And I want to see what these players can do. Maybe throwing a few weird players like I don't think Trapp is a regular. No, 2 caps so far. It'd be fun to see how these players can do. And how they can work together. Maybe some of these might work together. Quite a young team, though, going in the middle and up front, apart from Johnson, really. So I guess he's going to be in charge, we could say. But let's jump into the match. Hopefully youth and vigor and determination can beat Trinidad. And hopefully we can get revenge, because as we know in real life, Trinidad was the last team that America played in the qualifying. And because Trinidad won and beat them, America didn't get to the World Cup. So this, maybe for you Americans out there, maybe this could have a more important meaning for you if we beat them. A team judge should be winning without any problem. Let's go for that. They don't look so bothered. I don't think the players completely trust me just yet. John Brooks has taken the captain's armband. Yep, he knows what's required. He'll get the other players to do the same thing. And let's play. It's still on. Yeah, of course, I play every match. Of course, it's on extended. Chandler, Brooks, Hamid kicks the ball out. Can he get the ball to Pulisic? He got the ball to Hindman. And yeah, just the initial highlight there. Hopefully, we can just hold the game. Make sure Trinidad don't get to see much of the ball. That's kind of my plan here. Because Trinidad do have some players that can be a little bit dangerous. Maybe more in the up front rather than defense. And of course, we are playing away from home. So Trinidad does have that advantage, and as everyone knows, America and most teams in the North American qualifying don't do well away from home. But I'm hoping we can win this. Chandler's already got a yellow card. We're only 12 minutes in. Chandler, what are you doing? Come on. We've already got Yedlin suspended. We don't need a second right back to be suspended. But it's pretty even so far. No one's had a shot. I don't think I've ever seen this. 20 minutes with no shot from either team. And that didn't even come out to a shot either. Williams picking up the ball there. Is the highlight going to end there? Was that it, or will it continue? It looks like it might continue. Mitchell. Oh, they kicked the ball up. Good ball up. Wow, look at that. Joseph. And can you believe it? What has just happened there? A goal from nothing. What was our defenders doing? Williams passes the ball to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it to Bateau. He just kicks the ball up. Joseph knew what to do. Was that Brooks? I think Brooks was not paying attention. Maybe we were playing obviously high up as well. So that could have had an impact there. We're in trouble. We have to go attack and we can't. We have to score. We have to score now. Oh, are you kidding me? This is the worst way things could have gone. Hamid kicks the ball up. Okay, McKennie. Pulisic. Hindman. It gets it to Morris. Morris does a nice shot. You have to give him credit for that. It was a good shot. Not a great position. Had a lot of power. But the corner hasn't really come out to anything. No. Okay, not a great corner there. One shot, one goal for Trinidad. And one shot and one on target for us. We're 2 shots now. Maybe we can... Maybe this is just a false start. Maybe Trinidad just got lucky. Oh, my... The same thing again. They hit the ball over our defenders. Our defenders can't keep up with their attackers. Highland with the corner. Okay, good job there, Brooks. Brooks manages to get the ball. De Silva, though, managed to misstep, it looked like. De Silva again. Gets the ball to Garcia. Highland kicks up to Jones. Tackle him. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Not great. This is not great. Hamid getting the ball out there. This is not what I had in mind when we came out today. I know Trinidad are not an easy team, but still. I did hope we could at least be the one more in control here. Great. Costello, good tackle there. Maybe this is my fault. You know, my tactics maybe just don't work with the American team that I'm doing. Maybe I should make tactics more specifically for the players we have, rather than making tactics I think would just work against the opposition team. And Gonzalez has scored. Good job there, Gonzalez. Our strikers never score. You know, that's just how it is. You know, our strikers never score. It's always the midfielders and defenders who are scoring. But I think we might want to change tactics a bit. I think maybe my tactics are... I make tactics usually based upon the team I'm playing against. But maybe that's not working with this American team. Maybe shorter passing doesn't work. So let's go for a more mix. Get stuck in. I'm high with... Slightly higher. I'm fine with that. No, actually, normal. We've seen that it's obviously not working for us. Play our defense. Get stuck in. I'm happy with that. Okay, I think maybe that will work. I think playing a bit higher has been what's allowed them to get a goal and almost score a second goal. Hindman gets it to Chandler. Chandler gets it to Pulisic. Back to Chandler. Hindman gets it to McKennie. Trap. Gets the ball to Johnson. Ooh, should have been a goal, really. But I think the midfield's actually not been playing too bad. The midfielders seem to be passing really nicely, getting things working together. And for three, kind of younger midfielders, that's good to see. Okay, Pulisic gets the ball to Morris. And gets it back to McKennie. Hindman. Trap. Those three just work. They just really, look, they all stay really close together. Pulisic, and it's a penalty. There you go. Great. Who's taken the penalty, actually? Who would it have been? I normally put the top 5 penalty takers up. Wait, no, what? Wait, game? I thought we were going to miss the penalty. Okay, Jordan Morris has taken the penalty. Come on, Morris. Are you kidding me? Jordan Morris, I gave you a chat. Your composure, probably. Are you kidding me? I gave the young lad a chance, and he can't even score the penalty. How can I trust him to score if he can't even score the penalty? Jordan Morris, come on, you let me down. I really took a gamble on bringing him into the squad because he was good for his club, and I thought, maybe he was better than most of the other strikers for his club, actually. Okay, let's be passionate. We've been the better team. Keep doing what you're doing, we'll be fine, yeah. Okay, they switched off. Great, because I think we have been the better team overall, just slightly. I think they keep playing like they're playing, but just be a bit more clinical, and they probably, and kind of the last 15 minutes, maybe, if they play like that, we should get one more goal and win. But that's just me. Pulisic. Oh. Now, is that because Jordan Morris wasn't paying attention, or is that because the defending was good? I feel like I take off Morris. I'm just so disappointed he missed that penalty. I mean, we know he had bad composure, but I don't know. Morris gets the ball here. Back there. I don't think he's working well with the wingers either. It just doesn't seem to be working for him right now. Okay, Trinidad coming on the attack, but Brooks there manages to intercept the ball. Hamid gets the ball out. Okay, there we go. Hindman gets it to Morris. Morris. Okay, Morris, you're coming off. You're coming off after that. Dom Dwyer. We're going to give Dom Dwyer... I still can't find a striker. I can't believe this. I can't believe we just can't find a striker who works for us. Pulisic is looking a bit tired. And the wings... I think the midfield actually has not been too bad. Like, them working together has not been too bad. That's why when Trinidad's done well, they've been kicking it over our midfielders just behind the defence. I think I'll take off Pulisic because the wingers aren't doing well. Julian Green or Chris Pontius? They're both slightly young, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Bobby... I mean, we could bring Bobby Wood on. Let's cancel that 1 second. And let me actually go to tactics. Now, is he actually good at playing midfield? I prefer this view. Here we go. Is Bobby Wood playing as a winger? He hasn't got the crossing, does he? It would have been nice to have kind of more of a striking kind of winger right now to swap off for Pulisic. But I don't think that would be the one. Okay, Dom Dwyer is going to come on. We'll make him an advance forward. And I guess Green. Yeah, let's bring on Green. He'll come on for him. Can Johnson play on that side? No, Johnson doesn't like that side either. And neither do you. Well, maybe then... How about we undo that 1 second? Let's just see if Pontius prefers this side. He does. But he prefers a support role. How about winger attack? We'll make Johnson the attacker. Pontius will be the support. I'm happy with this. Okay, so Pontius is going to get a chance to come into the team. We got 6 shots. They've only had 2 shots, but both of them have been on target. We really need to win this game. We can't have Trinidad, staying behind us. If Trinidad wins this, that could be dangerous for the future of our qualifying. We still got to play Mexico and stuff again. The second game. Highland gets it down. He gets the ball in. Ooh. Botswan tried to get a nice header in there, but it wasn't meant to be. I'm going to have to take off one of our defenders, aren't I? Yeah, let's take off a defender. Castillo is the most tired, and he's not been playing well. Tim Ream, maybe? Tim Ream should come on for him. Yeah, it has to be Tim Ream. He's the only one who can really sort of play that position. Defensive fullback. Yeah, we'll go for that. I'll keep it like that. Tim Ream gets a chance. I've been looking quite... Like I said, remember, the players that I'm using right now, they're not definite ones. They're the ones that just impress me for their clubs and stuff, but there are many players that I've been looking at that look interesting. Traps. Definitely some young players as well, especially from Europe. McKennie gets it down to Pontius. Pontius! Yes! And Johnson scores. Pontius, you know, he almost got a goal there, which would have been great for him coming on to get that. Trap gives a ball to Johnson. Then McKennie. McKennie gets a nice little ball there to Pontius. Good eyes there, good vision. Do like McKennie. I think he's one of those players who keeps growing on me all the time. But there's been lots of young players I've been looking at, like Matt Miazga, and a few players I think that were like Tottenham and Arsenal. There's a couple of young ones. But I haven't been able to see how they play for their club yet because the European games have not started. So I'm not completely sure about them. I'd like to see how they do. Like, I think Matt Miazga, is it Miazga or Miazga? I can't remember. I want to see how he compares to Tim Ream for their clubs. And we'll see if he can replace him. Let's go to standard. Let's not try and risk anything here. Let's go to standard. Just play the game. Play it simply. Don't just keep going on the attack. We got the win here. That's what we wanted. But you can see there, we were 1-0 down. The team have done really well to come back and win the game. So at least they have that drive that we need. But still no striker goals. It was a winger and a defender. Yeah. Yeah. And Altidore is not... You know, Dom Dwyer and Morris have both been playing better for their clubs in the MLS than Altidore has. So... It does make it very difficult for me to choose what strikers we want, but it looks like not many highlights are coming, which I'm happy with. As long as we just win this game, the less highlights we have, the less chances Trinidad have to score a goal. We've got 5 minutes left. Come on. Hold on, guys. You can do it. You've got this. 61% there for Brooks. He's getting tired. And Hindman, 59%. We can do it. 4 minutes extra time. Okay. Okay, but we finally got a highlight. The last 4 minutes left. Gonzalez. Gonzalez hits the ball out. Garcia. Oh, good. Oh, Dom Dwyer. Come on, get a goal. Dom Dwyer gets... Yes, and a striker has a goal. We actually get to see our strikers score. Dom Dwyer. Well, there we go. He's come on as a substitute, and that has sealed the game. Good ball there by Ream, actually, as well. So another player that's just come on had a big impact. And the defense has been good so far this second half. They've not really let any chances go against them. You can see Trinidad have not really had any chances. Look at a Brooks again. Dom, go get it. Yes, Dom. Oh my God, what is happening? Dom Dwyer, the last 4 minutes scores 2 goals. What is happening? We went from 1-0 down now in the last 3 minutes to like making it 4-0. William, come on, Williams. Okay, well, you know what? This makes me feel a lot happier after the Costa Rica game. And Dom Dwyer got 2 goals, you know, and he came on as a substitute. So maybe Dom Dwyer should start for us. Hindman getting the ball again. Dom Dwyer getting another chance to score. Trap. Nope, Trap has been tackled. This has to be the end of the match. Why would they let this continue? This must be taught. Look at all those Trinidad fans. They must be distraught right now. That would be a terrible end to the game, you know. They were on a high for quite a while. Then there was a chance they could come back. And then last few minutes, absolute destruction. Great. Very happy. That'll be good for our goal difference as well. So actually, overall, in the end, a good match. They had 3 shots on target. We had 5, and we got 4 goals. That is clinical, actually, which I didn't think we were going to say with this American team from what I've seen so far, but a good win, boys. Well done. Very happy of that. I think we can see there, from these first, I think, 6 games we've had, there's definitely things we can work upon. There's definitely some good signs. The midfield, as I said at the beginning, I quite like. The centre-backs, I think, are not too bad. It's just that striker. But Dom Dwyer scored 2 goals. He got man of the match. He got man of the match. Dom Dwyer, good job. Yeah, he got 6 and 15. He played more games than Morris and got 1 more goal, but because Morris had played less games, statistically he'd been scoring more goals per game, and he had an assist when Dom Dwyer didn't. That's why Jordan Morris was ahead of him. But I think Dom Dwyer, 5 caps, 4 goals, obviously 2 in this game. I'm liking it. I think maybe he might become our main striker, but there we go, guys. There's a quick look at the competition. That one is both in first place. Looks as though Mexico maybe lost or drew. I think they drew their game, possibly. No, they did lose their game against Costa Rica. So Costa Rica, ooh, look at that. So the top 3 right now are very close, because Costa Rica have beaten us and Mexico in their last 2 games. That's massive for them. But Trinidad, Honduras, and Panama all seem to be fighting for that 4th kind of playoff position. But one of them still has time to catch up with us if they can. But I feel right now I'm quietly confident that we're definitely going to qualify. Whether we qualify in first, I don't know. That's still up for still up for debate. But I feel like we're definitely going to qualify. So thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you next time, where we'll be playing against, what 2 games will be for the next? Panama and Costa Rica will be our next 2 qualifying games. What players will I call up? That will be in September. So actually, the European leagues will start to play. So we'll have a good chance to see how the European teams and their players do. So that could be really good for us to get a bit more insight to those players. But until then, I've been NG Paradox. And remember, Team America, fuck yeah.